The cinematic trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadows just dropped, and it's absolutely fantastic. In this video, we'll quickly go through each scene while sharing our thoughts, analyzing all the details and discussing gameplay features to give you a clear picture of what Shadows will be like. Before we begin, it's worth noting that Assassin's Creed CG trailers often do a great job capturing the game's tone and features, giving us a glimpse of what to expect. The trailer for Shadows seems to do the same. Alright, let's begin. The trailer opens with a scene in a dense forest. Seeing this, we're really hoping Shadows features a large, dense forest. A gameplay screenshot shows there's a lot of vegetation, making it seem very likely. Recent Assassin's Creed games haven't included truly dense forests, and having one in Shadows could bring in some interesting tree parkour routes that were missing in previous RPGs. We see a female shinobi chasing her target through the forest. Her name is Naoe, and she's one of two main characters in Shadows. Naoe appears very fast, like the classic Assassin's Creed protagonists, rather than the newer RPG ones. In the next shot, we're treated to Japan's stunning landscape, showcasing a picturesque village surrounded by towering mountains. Official info reveals this village to be in Iga province, Naoe's hometown. Fun fact, Iga is where shinobi originated, so it's pretty cool that Naoe, being a shinobi herself, hails from here. Here, we see Naoe with her father, Fujibayashi Nagato, a real-life historical figure. Nagato was a leader of the Iga ninjas during the 16th century, often aiding battles against Oda Nobunaga, who also appears in the trailer. This support led Nobunaga to attack Iga, aiming to wipe out the ninja clan, as depicted in the trailer. Naoe's village being attacked and burned by Nobunaga's clan could be how the game starts. Here's Yasuke, the game's second protagonist, and don't be surprised to see a black samurai because he's actually based on a real historical figure, making him the first playable character in an Assassin's Creed game to be a real person. Now, a cool detail about this scene, the split-screen style we see here will be used throughout the game in various cutscenes. According to the developers, it's a nod to the iconic style seen in Japanese media and culture. Pretty cool, right? It's confirmed that at the beginning, Naoe and Yasuke will be enemies. We could see why with Yasuke's involvement in the destruction of Naoe's home. This dynamic presents a fresh take on two protagonists, starting off as adversaries. Let's see how Shadows executes this. We're hoping for cool boss fights or chase sequences between them. Additionally, it's confirmed that they'll unite at some point. The developers have teased that the reason behind their unity is something pretty big. Seeing this scene instantly reminds us of Black Flag. The port here is Sakai Port in Japan, and we can see these large Portuguese merchant ships. During this time, the Portuguese were common traders in Japan, so we might see some major Portuguese characters in the game too. It's not confirmed yet if we'll be able to control ships or not. Here's Oda Nobunaga, a big name in Japanese history, known for bringing the nation together. Yasuke was brought to Japan by the Portuguese in 1579 and quickly became a samurai under Lord Oda Nobunaga. Since Nobunaga was involved in destroying Naoe's village, it's likely that she will try to assassinate him in the game. Here, we're seeing a clash between the Oda clan and their rivals for control over territories. It's like those huge battles in Odyssey, but maybe even bigger. And hey, guns are making a comeback to the series after Syndicate. Yasuke can use them, giving him a powerful long-range option. These badass moves we're seeing are all taken straight from the game itself, so expect to pull them off in-game. That katana finisher looks just awesome. It's gonna be really satisfying to do in-game. And with all that blood, looks like Shadows is going to have some seriously intense combat and gore, maybe even more than Valhalla. This area here feels like it could be a boss battle arena, possibly where the two protagonists face off early in the game. Once again, the split-screen style is used. It's nice to see Assassin's Creed experimenting with these small details. More of this in the series would keep things fresh and different. Here's a glimpse of what cities will look like in the game. The bustling atmosphere we see in the trailer hopefully sticks around in the actual gameplay. Also, notice Naoe getting something from an NPC. That's part of the game's spy system, where we can build up a network of spies to gather intel on our targets. Now this part of the scene shows how characters switch in the game. Unlike Syndicate, where switching just brings in another main character, in Shadows each protagonist lives their own life when not under player control. So when we switch to them, they're already doing something in the game world, making it feel more alive and immersive. This quick exchange between Yasuke and the child hints at his character depth, implying he won't only be serious. It's confirmed he'll portray a variety of emotions. Also, it seems when playing as Yasuke, NPCs in the open world would react more due to his appearance. This is our first proper look at Naoe's hidden blade, and it's pretty neat. The dragon detailing on it looks awesome. It's been confirmed that Yasuke won't have a hidden blade, and while we were hoping for dual hidden blades, it seems Shadows won't have them, so we'll have to wait a bit longer for that. This castle here looks really grand. Shadows will be filled with castles just like this one. I'm hoping each one will have lots of secret rooms, doors, and passages for stealth gameplay. Notice the big stone base. That's something you'd see on Japanese castles from the 16th century Sengoku period. And here, we see Naoe using a grappling hook to climb it. This tool will be just for Naoe, letting players climb walls they couldn't otherwise. Here's how it works. We will be able to attach it to roof edges or hook points like the one shown here to climb. There will be lots of hook points in the game. Also, we'll be able to perform assassinations with the grappling hook. From this scene, we can see how fast Naoe is, smoothly taking down enemies one by one. It seems like double assassination is back in Shadows, but it's not confirmed if chain assassination will also be included. And yes, the hidden blade combat is back in Shadows. This part shows that. In the next scene, Yasuke throws enemies through a shoji door. This is confirmed as a gameplay feature. And it's not just Yasuke. Naoe can also destroy things. She'll be able to perform stealth takedowns from behind shoji doors, similar to Ghost of Tsushima. As for the destruction in the game, it's not just limited to these shoji doors. We can even fully destroy the markets and other things with the Kanabo, Yasuke's unique weapon, which is a very heavy weapon that deals a lot of damage, but it is a little slower compared to the katana. Yasuke, using the Kanabo, would deal heavy damage. Here we see that with him breaking enemies' weapons with it. Lots of props are breakable in the game, not just enemy weapons. The last scene of the trailer is simply amazing, especially because it connects back to the opening. And seeing Yasuke revealed here, with the new version of the classic Assassin's Creed theme kicking in and both protagonists saying the Creed's maxim. I mean, that's pure gold, and it's got us all hyped to play the game. Notice how Naoe quickly sidesteps the attack right before it lands. Maybe that's one of her abilities in the game, to swiftly evade the last moment, as she's confirmed to be very agile. And finally, the highlight of the trailer, the reveal of the iconic Pivot Blade. After all these years, the Pivot Blade from Assassin's Creed 3 is back. This hidden blade works two ways, not just as a standard hidden blade, but can also extend as a dagger or short sword for more powerful attacks. Loved it in Assassin's Creed 3, so excited to see it back in Shadows. And yes, this will make Naoe the first to use it, not Connor. The CG trailer for Shadows is seriously cool, and it's got us super hyped for the game. Finally seeing this long-awaited setting in an Assassin's Creed game, along with all those new features and tools, and a focus on assassins is just fantastic. Those are our thoughts and analysis of the trailer. We'll be dropping lots more videos soon, so stay tuned.